Hello there! This is MusicMan0150, also known as Gary, and I'm back with another video. And this one I'm going to show you something very, very unique and very creative. I was on eBay the other day and I was doing some browsing, and I come across this Nova sound speaker system, which is what you see here in front of you. And the seller was selling a pair, and he didn't know what really they did. In other words, he didn't understand how the system worked. So I wrote him a description, and he was very amazed on how the wireless speaker system actually works. And so what I thought I would do is give you a demonstration on this system in case anyone else of you that is watching has a system like this and not sure exactly how to make it work. So here's what we have. Now, first of all, this here is the Nova Sound transmitter. This is what is required to make the speakers work, because this is the transmitter, and you plug in your source on the back just like this. This transmitter is hooked up to my shop sound system, and it is connected to the tape outputs of the amplifier, and it goes into the inputs of this transmitter. As you can see there, the yellow one is the left channel and the right one is the green channel. I mean, the yellow is the left channel and the green is the right channel. Okay, so that's where you hook in your source. And then next to that, if you can see here, I know it's upside down, but I have it hooked up, so it's kind of hard to turn it right side up. But as you can see right there, there's a knob, which is your level control. It allows you to have as much level or as little level through the speakers as you need. And then next to that is the fuse, and then of course the power connector, or the power cord. Now, one thing about this is that the level, you want to adjust it so that this overload LED right here on the right hand side just barely comes on, because that's how you'll get a good sound out of this. Okay, what I'm going to do is just raise it. I don't have the speakers turned up yet. I'm just going to show you the effects of the LED overload. Now, as you can see, I raised it and it's now almost staying on constantly, and that's not what you want to have, because you'll have a lot of distortion. And then of course this LED over here is the power indicator, and then this is your power button right here. But this is the light that you want to really watch out for. So now with that setting, what I'm going to do is turn up one set of the speakers, and you'll hear what it sounds like.
Some of you and the rest of that bunch can keep that deputy busy. I'll put this little surprise under that Indian saddle blanket. Deputy.
Yeah. Boys.
Okay, now right now we don't have that much distortion, but that's because we're on a channel. It's actually TV audio coming from the cable box into the amplifier, then into the Nova Sound transmitter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on a music channel. Let's see what we can find here. Let's try this. Okay, there's the oldies channel. And as you can hear, see, there's a little bit of distortion in there. So what we want to do is we want to lower the level just enough so the LED just barely comes on, and that will give you a good level. And then what you do is you turn up your volume on the speaker itself. We'll go a little louder. That's full volume right there.
She says she's no good with words, but I'm worse.
Now, I don't know what the quality of YouTube is. I know when I've seen other videos, the volume, when it's real loud, it gets real distorted. But I believe that's from the camera, the type of camera microphone that you're using. I don't think it has to do with the YouTube quality itself. But anyway, that's how you adjust the levels for the speakers. Let me turn off this amplifier. Okay, now we're just coming straight from the wireless speakers. Now, the reason I say these are wireless is because if you look over here on this set of outlets, right there, the transmitter, the first pair of speakers, and the second pair of speakers are plugged in to the outlet. And the way the sound is carried is it's carried through the electrical wiring in your home. So I could take one pair of these speakers and put them in another room, providing that it's on the same circuit in the house, and I would get music in that room without having to run all kinds of speaker wire. Now, this set that you're looking at right now, this is the complete set. You have the speakers and you have the transmitter. And this set over here is just the speakers. This is the set here that I just got recently from an eBay seller. He didn't have the transmitter, but I told him that was no problem because I have one and able to make them work. And so what I'm going to do now, this is my original set here that you're looking at again. This is the original set that I've always had. So I'm going to turn this one off, and we'll turn this pair up, and you'll hear that these are working just the same. So there you go. And of course, you know, these will have the same amount of loudness as well.
Told you I made dinner plans.
Now there's a little tiny short, I think, or a little bit of a dirty contact in this volume control. But that's not a big deal because it's still working well. And so now I have two sets of receiving speakers with one transmitter, so now I can have sound in two rooms wirelessly. And I was looking high and low for another set because Radio Shack, they had these on sale when I got my original set, but then they discontinued selling them, and I'm not sure why they did that, because this is a really, really nice product. And all you have to do is just make sure that you're in the right circuit in your electrical outlet where the transmitter is and the receiver is, and you'll get sound. Now, granted, that if you have a lot of appliances, heavy-duty appliances in your home, within the circuit that you're trying to transmit sound on, you will get interference. So you have to really experiment with these to find the right location. Even if it's just in the same room, that's still a big advantage, because then you don't have to string wire either on the floor or around the walls or along the ceiling. So just having it in the same room is also very beneficial, because you can use it as a wireless surround system as well. So that gives you a little insight of the wireless speaker system from Nova Sound. And just to show you how it's actually connected, on the back of the speakers, what you have is one speaker is powered or active and the other one is passive or non-powered. And this is the powered speaker. As you can see, the power cord comes out of here, and then these terminals run to the external speaker. So this is the powered one, which will operate automatically. You know, when you plug it in and turn it on, this one will automatically have a signal through it, or you know, it'll turn on. This one you have to connect from these terminals with this wire, and it doesn't matter how long, and you connect it into these terminals here, and that's how you get the other channel of the system, because the powered speaker runs the left channel and the non-powered runs the right channel. And so that's how these work. So I hope this video and demonstration of this particular wireless speaker system has helped you to understand how these actually work. And if any of you have any of these out there, you can certainly give the experiment a shot and leave me comments on what you come up with. But make sure that you have this little box. This box is the most important device. Otherwise, the powered units will not work. You can use the passive units on another system, providing that the impedance is matched, because I believe these are all for ohm output. So make sure that if you want to use the passive speakers somewhere else, that your impedance is matched. Or you could have some problems either with your amplifier and or the speaker. So that concludes the demonstration of the Nova Sound wireless speaker system. I thank you for watching and hope you have a great day. And I will be back with more videos.